Hey guys, Gina here. I am back to my Smash book, and the only page that's finished in my Smash book, I'm doing that 30 challenge, and the first one was about me. And so that is finished. I put that one in there. And then I skipped a couple of pages because, I don't know why, just because these were things that I thought I could use for other prompts. And I don't know what I would ever do with this bull with the funky hair. Take a look at him. Yeah, I don't know what I would ever do with him. Oh, we got a weird shadow today. But anyway, so I'm going to cover this page, and the prompt is your favorite animal. So, I'm going to try to scrap about, well, not scrap, I'm going to smash, that's what I'm doing, which is basically for me just scrapbooking in a smaller format. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be, but that's what I do. I'm going to apologize if you can hear that annoying buzzing sound in the background. It's cold in my house today. Is spring ever going to get here, you guys? So, I want to cover this page, but I know I can't cover where this notebook perforation is, so I want to make sure, my favorite animal, so let me find it. Why don't we start there? Here he is. So here is my favorite animal. Now, I collect a lot of monkeys and things like that, but the bald eagle is my favorite animal. And I've had this, I believe my mother-in-law bought me this bird by Jolie's a long, long time ago. Does it have a date on it? No. Does not appear to have a date. Oh, 12/25 of 2009. So almost, 4 years ago. 4 years ago. So, anyway, back to what I was doing. I'm going to cover this strange looking little bull down here. But I know this pink from the perforation is going to show, so I want to use this portion of the paper so that I have some pink up in my clouds. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to measure this, and I'm going to leave a little bit of space down this side because I don't want to glue it where it's going to interfere with my wire rings there. So the paper is almost, it's 6.5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it down to 6. So it's 6.5 by, let's see, almost 10. So we're going to cut it down to 6 by almost 10. And I'm going to do that over here. I pulled that Caterpillar Pro back out. I'm still going to attempt to use this thing. And so I'm going to come over here and use it to cut this paper, and we will see if I continue to want to throw it out the window. I don't know yet, I pulled it back out. I'm going to give it another shot because I went and I looked for other trimmers, and I decided that I should use what I own. So, considering how much money I spent on this trimmer. So this was Maggie Holmes paper from the, I think it's the Remember This. Maggie Holmes Remember This, and that's from Crate Paper. So I'm going to keep the scraps, but I'm not using them on this page. And I'm going to put this, maybe I left too much space on that side. Maybe I should, well, since the bull's in the middle, maybe I'll leave, that's a good idea. I will leave a little bit of pink on both sides. So what we're actually doing here is all centered in this middle part. And I decided to use, which meant I didn't really need to use that. So maybe it might be better now to not use the pink, since I will have the pink on all sides here. I can't leave a border all the way around the page because I don't want that bull, bottom of that bull showing. But I think if I was to line this up on the very edge, then I think the pink on this here balances the pink here. But since I think now I'm going to slide this over, yeah, I cut it at 6 inches, imagine that. So now that I think I'm going to move that over, I think that pink is going to make it imbalanced. So I think I'm going to cut this one, although we do then have this little bit here. Am I overthinking? I tend to do that. But I think I like this better. So let me go cut this down to 10 inches. All right. Now I think we're set. And I know there's a little bit of an overlap there, but I'm going to cut that off with scissors. So I'm going to, what kind of adhesive would I like to use to make sure that always stays on there? I don't think I want to use a liquid adhesive. I got this adhesive for free in a, it's a collage glue stick, Bond's Paper Surfaces by Ranger, so it's a good brand. It's a glue stick that I bought. I didn't purchase it. I got it for free from a company I ordered from. I've never used a glue stick in scrapbooking. We're going to use it today. I don't want to use a liquid glue because I don't want my page to ripple. So I'm going to just use it. This is sitting out on my desk, so we're smashing, right? So we're going to just... And I believe what comes with the Smash books, I believe, aren't they glue sticks that come on those pens? So let's use this. All right. Pull this together. Put that where we want it. I think it's going to be easier for me to put the bottom on first because I can see that exactly where the bottom of that page is. And I don't care that a little bit of that top part is going to be cut off. All right. It's a Smash book, right? It's not a scrapbook page. Kind of just get that all glued down here. Alright, let me pull that up too. Okay, 7 minutes into this video and I have the background paper put down. Lovely. Alright, so we're going to cut the top of this off. I'm just using my Tim Holtz scissors here. And I'm just going to cut this off. And hope that it comes out somewhat straight. Oh, sorry. I do sound effects all the time. Okay, so we have that done. So the background paper is all done. I chose the clouds specifically because, you know, the eagle would be up. He's actually coming in for a landing. So I'm just, you know, I can't even talk today. So I should probably be doing this on a different day when I could, like, actually form sentences. But I'm just thrilled to actually be using this little guy. Finally. I think I actually might put him down here. Like he's coming in for a landing. I don't need him up here. I think I'm going to put my... Yeah. And then I have this tag here. This is from Little Yellow Bicycles. These are canvas stickers, and it says, "You are my fave." I thought I might use that. And then I pulled out these die cuts from the print shop collection from Studio Calico. I thought I might, let me open this up. I think I might use that Love Always. My mother always loved bald eagles. She was, you know, they were her bird. And after she died, my brother and I went to this trip to Disney World. And this is the story that I'm going to put on this page. I took my, you know, I think you guys know, I call him my inheritance. When my mother passed away, my youngest brother, I have 4 brothers, my youngest brother was, how old was he? He was 12 years old. And I'm 18 years older than him. So when my mother passed away, I inherited him, is what I say. I call him my inheritance. And after my mom passed, I wanted to do something fun for him. So I took him to Disney World. And we saw the bird show at Disney World. I think it's actually in Disney World. I think it's, we saw I don't know if it was a falconer or what. Yeah, I like that. I think I'm going to find my tiny attacher, which is laying around here somewhere. And I'm going to put that down on there. In the course of the last day and a half, I have broken and fixed and broken again a tiny attacher. Thankfully, I have 2 of them, and of course right now, at this particular moment, when I need them, I can't find them. So, this is the one Stu fixed for me, but I don't know what happened to that little black thing in there actually came off. Is how I broke it. So, Stu fixed it. But I had another one, so, okay. You know what I should have done was staple this Love Always to this cloud paper, because now what's going to happen is it's going to staple right through my Smash book. So, what do I want to do now? I think I'm going to put this up there. But, see, the problem is, I want my title to be my favorite. I think I will put... Unfortunately, I can't turn him around, but I can put him here. He's looking off the page, which breaks all kinds of rules, doesn't it? So, let's put him back over. I really had no plan when I started, can you tell? Love Always. Right. Pull him down. There we go. I like that. But I want my title to be my favorite. Put my favorite up here. And then put my journaling in there, and then I think we can just dress it up a little bit and call it a day. I don't like to use embellishments that are dimensional in my Smash book. Nope, that is not going to come up. So we're going to have to figure out a way to put that Love Always down without creating a super mess. So... I think because there is enough pattern, if I could find my adhesives, here we are. I rearranged again. I think because there's enough pattern on there that if I just put some adhesive on these, I don't think that they're going to, I don't think the adhesive is going to show through. So, I think I will just take some of this dot adhesive from Tombow. And I'm using a piece of wax paper because I don't want to get this adhesive on my work surface. And then hopefully this won't show up through the letters. That looks good actually. And then we're going to put the love here. Where's my bird? Here he is. I can actually overlap him. There we go. I like that. Okay, let's put... Because there's a lot of pattern on these acetate letters, you can't see the adhesive through them, so I'm okay with just using this dot runner adhesive on this. And then the only thing I have to make sure is that the dots aren't over sticking the edges, so I just roll them back behind the die cut. And then we're going to put the love here. I don't want the love to be... I put the love like that. And then put him in here. So let's just put a little bit of adhesive on him. And he's already got dimension. He was made that way. So just going to put him right here. Okay. But I do want my title to be my favorite, and I think I know the thickers that I want to use. I bought them a trillion years ago, and I've never used them. I just need to find them. Here they are. I think I want to use these thickers. These are from crepe paper. They're from... It doesn't say which line. They're called Eric. But I think I want to use these because I think it'll add a lot of color. And then the other thing I think I'm gonna put a curved line on there. I'm gonna use my I like these. I think these are cute. I want to put a curved line on there. I seriously need to stop rearranging. And when I do rearrange, it would be nice if I would label things. I'm looking at my roller stamp. And now I'm looking actually for a protractor. But I haven't labeled these drawers yet, so I can't find anything. I don't know what I did with the protractor. I found it. I don't know if this is a protractor. That's making to the curvature on that thing. But I have a protractor. Hold on. Here we go. I just need to figure out where I want the word favorite. I want to line these up as much as I can. That's as wide a circle as I can get. Nope, the angle is going to be too great there, so let me get some... Now I need an eraser. Oh, I know where the erasers are. Or I thought I did. One of these days I'm going to label these drawers and then I will know. Here we go. I found my eraser. Let me take those off of there. So I guess I want an arch and not a circle. You know, I just want an arch to go from one side to the next. So maybe I should just draw it with my pencil. Which I do know. I know where the pencil is. So maybe I should just draw the arch. Kind of want it here. Yeah, I kind of like that. So let's see if these letters are going to fit. Start with the F. And then an A. And I'm just picking different colors here. I think I need a multicolor I. Unfortunately, I don't like any of them. Do I have a multicolor R that I like better? I do. So let me pull him up and put him down there. Because I thought it was getting too many of these more solid looking letters in a row. So I wanted to change that up because the only I that I have that I like either matches that A, which is probably put some repetition in there. I think that's good. And then the T, you can bring in this. That's the only problem when you're using, I think that's okay. Do I have a dark F like that? I don't. And then E, I think I'll go back to like, let's see. I don't have any good E's, to be honest. Not in the capitals, anyway. I think that'll work. Doesn't need to be perfect, right? And then I'm going to use little letters for my. So I'm going to use this blue. No, I'm not, because that blue does not show up at all. So I'm going to put my right here. And then what color M do I have in the little letters? I have a multicolor M. That is pretty close to that V, though. It's the same. This is the only problem when you're using multiple, you know, when the letters are not all the same. So sometimes you have to change them out a bit. Because the only two small M's I have either match this pattern or the pattern that's on this V. So what other V's do I have? I just have I have a dark blue striped V that maybe would be better. That's good. It's a smash book. It's not, you know, Picasso or whatever. And then I can use that multicolor for the M there. Yep, I like that. My favorite. Now it's just a matter of going through and getting rid, and unfortunately, I have to lift up all the letters, get rid of that arch shape that I have going on here. I should have done that as I was setting them down. You guys are still watching this. You're incredible. Because I am not very organized today. Here we go. Get all that off of there. My favorite. And then I have that roller stamp, and it's a glitz roller stamp, and it's the small roller doodle, as it's called. It's called from the Finley collection. It's called Feathers. 2-piece has all of these stamps on clearance right now. I need a very hot pink color. I bought some of these neon colors from, well, almost dropped it on the floor. These neon colors from Basic Gray. I think they're from Basic Gray. I'm pretty sure that's a Basic Gray. Ooh. Let me just make sure I get all these feathers. I don't know if you guys were around for the last time I tried to do this, but it was a complete and utter disaster. So hopefully it'll go better this time. One can only hope. I kind of want to put them alright. It's not perfect, but it's not terrible. And then I'm going to roll them down this side here. And then maybe along the top there. Like this. Not bad. I'll have to clean him off later. Okay. Good. And what else did I pull out? I do have some feathers from this. I don't think I'm going to use them, but I do want to. Man, everything I've used so far, except for this, I mean the paper and those letter stickers have been from Crate, and now this is going to be from Crate too. I thought that maybe I wanted to use this So Amazing somewhere. But it says Love Always, so I'm not sure. Maybe that's too much. I do have this gold one that says Amazing. It just says Amazing, and it's gold. So let's try that. Let's just take... Ooh, and let's use Wonder, too. I like the Wonder. And then I'm going to do some... So where do I want to put Wonder? I'm going to put... I don't want to make it look like it's part of the title. Either title. But I think I'm going to stick them here. Because my journaling is going to go in here. So I need to find a journaling card. Let me put these away. Those are from Maggie Holmes as well, from Crate Paper. I don't know what collection. Style Board. It says it right down there. Okay, move all these out of the way. And then just trying to figure out if I want to handwrite my journaling or if I want to type it up. If I wanted to type it up on that paper, I should have done it already. I did have some smaller stickers that I earmarked in my little word sticker book here. This one says, "You are my favorite thing." I'm going to stick that right here underneath his tail. Like that. And then, so I put all of my word stickers in this cheap composition book. I just either stapled them, glued them, or whatever in there. So now I just kind of flip through it and look for things. I have it sort of organized. This one says, "I will never forget." And that was what I was going to use to start my journaling. So I think I'm going to put that right there. And then I'll go, I mean, it's brown, but that's okay. And then I had something over here. Oh, it just says "my favorite," so we're not going to use that one. And then the last one I had was "You are my favorite, like, of all time, seriously," so we're not going to use that one either. Okay. I'm going to pull out some enamel dot. No enamel dots because it's a smash book. If I was going to use enamel dots, I would have, no enamel dots. But I think I want to sprinkle some of this gold lame Heidi Swap on here to pull that gold into some other place. And I think I just want to put it right down here. And maybe up there too. What the hell? Oops. There we go. Just put it everywhere. Okay. Ooh, I didn't get a lot of the... shimmer the first time. It's kind of... I don't use these enough. See how the glimmer is kind of stuck in the corners there? Maybe it'll focus and you can see it. Ooh. Is it going to focus and show you? Come on. It's not, but trust me. If you use this stuff, you probably know yourself that it kind of gets stuck. Okay. Let me just... I don't think I wanted that much. I'm just making a mess. It's a smash book, though. Okay. So I'm going to finish up my journaling. I'm just going to handwrite it. I'm going to put some lines on the page, and I'm going to handwrite it, and then I will be back and I'll show you pictures of it. But that is my smash book page for today. If you are still hanging around a half an hour to make this very, very simple page, I commend you. But I will be back soon with something more, let's say, planned, shall we? I hope you guys are having a good time, having a good weekend, and I will have a good weekend. I mean, this video will go up on Friday, so have a good weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hey guys, I'm back. I wanted to show you the finished page, so I'll bring it up here for some close-ups, and hopefully it's, yay, the camera is actually going to focus and be nice to me right now. And it's a very simple page. The thing that took me the longest was just organization. I didn't know where I was going when I started. I pulled a lot of things out and, you know, worked through it, but it could have been much more organized, you know what I mean? So, just to walk through what I did since the last time we talked, I just drew lines with my gold. I used this gold Uniball pen here. It's the same as the white pen that we use a lot. that scrapbookers use a lot, but it's just gold. So I just drew, hand-drawn, obviously. I just drew lines in a very, you know, organic fashion. Because, as I said last time, I wasn't sure if I wanted to type this journaling, but then I started thinking about the fact that this is a smash book, and I really wanted to keep with the imperfect nature of what a smash book is supposed to be, because getting over perfectionism is something that I think a lot of people struggle with, and it doesn't have to be perfect to be good, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be perfect to be progress. All kinds of different things we could say about that. But anyway, so I drew the lines. They're imperfect, but that's okay because they just hold my journaling. And my journaling says, I'll never forget the first time I saw a bald eagle that wasn't depicted in a photograph. I decided after Mom passed to take Steve to Disney. I thought it would be something fun and memorable for him. Let's move on. That's a whole different story. He and I went to the bird show at Magic Kingdom, and the trainer brought out this gorgeous bird. It was the biggest bird I'd ever seen, and when that bird took flight, it was the most majestic thing I'd ever seen. The overwhelming awe I felt for this wondrous creature moved me to tears. Tears my 12-year-old couldn't understand. But in that moment, it was clear why Mom loved this bird so, and why it was chosen as a symbol for our country. And so I'm gonna cry right now. And so that's that. And then I just took some gold paint and I gave the page a frame with just some gold folk art paint here. This metallic gold. And then that finished up the page. So that is my smash book entry for today. And again, I hope you guys have a great weekend and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.